Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Terry Dwayne Ashford. We're coming in with you this morning. Just want to say good morning, as we've been followed by those tags with the word DJ in the tag. Let's go ahead and give you a couple tag numbers to start you out with. DJ 4524, DJ 4524. It waited for us at the one of our first locations whenever we have to maybe go to the bathroom or something. It waited for us there. DJ 4524, we are there. They're posing frauds. They're posing whatever it is they intend to attempt to pose. They're posing. As if that is not enough, we had a Jaguar that rushed right on up. These are all international brothers rushing right on up. We don't know whether they're offering support or offering what. It all begins with DJ. Second one is a Jaguar 6DJ 6DJ0370. It rushes right straight over to the bathroom. And that is just the third one. The first one was a tag number, a black vehicle that was waiting right there at the bathroom, right at the tennis courts where Terry Dwayne Ashford usually just hangs out at the tennis court and do a couple of works parked there. There it was waiting. The tag number on that first vehicle that was waiting was 1202. 1202 is the last four digits. We documented the first two, and then we ran into the bathroom to take a leak. Came back. Terry Dwayne Ashford here. You have to understand that these are threats for someone when you have a group of men. Yeah, a group of men, women, whoever, running around posing as someone that they aren't. Particularly posing as a specific person, as a threat to destroy that person's life. When you look at these men that is following Indacarseat, DatGuY, this morning, a superimposition of those men as Terry Dwayne Ashford would destroy his career. Literally destroy Terry Dwayne Ashford's career. Why? Because you can't look like that and be Terry Dwayne Ashford in the form that Terry Dwayne Ashford is in. You can't do that. Terry Dwayne Ashford, the real one, would never, ever, ever look like that. But that would be so even on his worst day. So to have someone running behind Terry Dwayne Ashford posing such as him is obviously trying to re-image Terry Dwayne Ashford, and that re-imaging is aimed at doing something called sabotaging. We're making sure that we don't do that. We're going to give you some updates on another sabotage that occurred on yesterday, which was March 13th. Thought it wasn't seen. It was seen from the very beginning. That particular sabotage on March 13th, it piggybacked on Bethesda. No offense. I don't bother you if you don't bother me. I won't bother you if you won't bother me. But if you bother somebody, you follow or stalk someone or do things to people with the intentions of hurting them, wouldn't you expect them to bother you back? Well, that is what was happening here. Bethesda has a glass eye. I have no problem with anyone with a glass eye, and I want to make that very clear. I have no problem with anybody with any type of handicaps or ailments whatsoever. But when you try to pass your ailments onto a person for the sake of destructing, you're putting yourself out there to be in positions of attack zone. You continue to follow someone, stalk someone to try to pose your ailment that you know about, that you can't get rid of, and you try to pose that to someone else to destroy their life, you're a criminal or something. So you're putting yourself out there to be attacked. When I say to be attacked back. To defend, to have to defend themselves from. That is what you're doing. But that so followed me with this glass eye forever and a day. And he was following me, pretending behind the scene, hoping to pose his glass eye as me behind the scenes. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford, your chick, by the way, journalist-in-chief, broadcaster. That's just wrong if you don't know that. Even with the glass eye or an ailment that needs someone to say, I support you. If you don't know that you're going to wane your support by doing something like that, you have a bigger issue than a glass eye, to me. We have a stalker in a X5 BMW Blue, tag number 62183, Cat George on Georgia Avenue, Maryland tag. International guy, looks like he's Arabic. 62183, Cat George. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford reporting for you so that you can understand it. All right, on March 13th, what we had was not only Bethesda was supposed to frame his false eye as Indacarseat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford. He was supposed to frame his false eye as Terry Dwayne Ashford in order to sabotage this man's career behind the scene. Well, let me tell you how he was planning to do that. He had another man with the false eye to start in the morning time. At this hour, around 6:44, that man was supposed to follow Terry Dwayne Ashford with his false eye in the same eye that Bethesda has his false eye. That particular false eye was supposed to follow Terry Dwayne Ashford throughout the day and be superimposed as Terry Dwayne Ashford's false glass eye throughout the course of the entire day of March 13th, 2021. And that particular false eye was supposed to be posed as Terry Dwayne Ashford during a video interview where one could not tell whether the eye was a false eye or not. That was supposed to have occurred. It was supposed to have occurred without Indacarseat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford. Well, that is what started on March 13th morning. On March 13th morning, you had a cleaning crew from Montgomery County that followed Terry Dwayne Ashford walking down the street in order to carry out the broadcast for yesterday morning, which is the exact same broadcast he's carrying out now. That particular broadcast was supposed to be followed by a glass eye that would be superimposed as him, which would destroy his career. On March 14th, this morning, we have another set of followings right here. 62183, 62183, Cat George. That's one. Then we have a Virginia one right here. These are all white followers. Virginia one right here is V as in Victor, HL. V as in Victor, HL, 6759. V as in Victor, HL, 6759. It was supposed to work on behalf of the blue BMW to stalk in the car, see that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, and to catch up and piggyback. That means when he loses, the other one catches up and destroys. Right here. Right here. These are all men. I'm not sure exactly what the hell is going on with it. But if you haven't asked to be offered this type of thing, this thing could be a threat, and especially when they're doing what you're seeing they're doing. This is what they're doing. They're following here. When they get caught, they say that their intentions were good. Their intentions were good enough to even have been offering something that the person hadn't even asked for. That is what you have going on. Today is March 14th, Sunday morning, and these are all followings that was intending to sabotage Indacarseat. That guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford's live. And when you have one that you've caught, you have another one that's pushing right behind us. Right now, we have a white little one. All the street is over on the other side, and she can't go around. She's pushing. Tag number of this one is cat as in C as in cat, X as in X-ray, 7375. C as in cat, X as in X-ray, 7375. For what reason would you hang behind a person whose car's stopped and push him? This particular one is a whiter lady of whiter race. And guess what? She's riding around with that headband on her head that resembles that of the crown of a Mediterranean person. That's in a little white SUV. Terry Dwayne Ashford here. We're reporting for you on March 14th. March 14th, Sunday morning. We hope we snipe the one with the glass eye, because that would be most damaging toward our career and toward any interviews. We have a stashed up marked vehicle parked in the same vehicle selecting spot. And it's a marked vehicle this morning. It's a white Hyundai, look like Sonata. Tag number 4 is in the number 4, Edward Boy, 2034, in the KFC parking lot. This particular one is selected out of all the parking spaces. The parking spaces where Indacarseat, that guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, parks in order to carry out this particular broadcast. We're only sniping your stuff. We're waiting for you. 4 Edward Boy, 2034, Maryland tag, white Hyundai Sonata. Those are what you call marked vehicles. We have another marked vehicle, black Cavalier. Black Chevy Cavalier, Maryland tag, 7DD5670. A black Chevy Cavalier, 7 Dog 5670. If anyone doesn't see how this is scary and threatening, then you must be a